you can see smoke coming out of the disc gasket steel. Right there. Some top tips for doing this is I did this the first time and this thing was just leaking like crazy, so I actually took off the clamp, which helped get a much better seal. You can just slot the rubber glove right into the groove. The other thing is it does burn through the cigar pretty quickly, but what I found is as you're pumping, the glove will fill up and stuff like that, but you can pull the cigar out, put it out, and then just leave nothing connected on the other end, and just pump sort of air, and that seems to just help push the smoke through. Yeah, because earlier when I had the clamp on, I took it off, a lot of the smoke was just stuck in the intake boot, so when I did that I could see it coming out of the disc gasket. So I've got a Vaccuum disc gasket on the way, so hopefully that should resolve the issue, but it's good to sort of confirm it. But I guess another top tip is I might give this another go in the night, I think, with a bright LED torch, because I'll be able to see other vacuum leaks, because that was quite difficult to tell. I mean, I only really saw it because I suspected it was coming from there anyway, but if there were any other vacuum leaks, for example on the lower oil return hose or the brake booster hose or any other of the vacuum lines, I'm not going to notice it in the daylight. So I think the best bet is probably after dark with a really bright LED torch, but it's good to know that this really simple setup works. Yeah, all I really had here was this is a £7 oil transfer pump from Amazon, or was it eBay? I can't remember which. I think it was eBay actually. This is a standard disposable nitrile glove. I just trimmed the edge off one of the fingers and slotted the sort of out tube into it, and then just used insulation tape to give it a good seal. And then in the UK I couldn't really find any cheap cigars the size of the ones in the videos I've seen online, but I did find, you know, ones which are very small. They come in like packs of 3 from my newsagent, but that seemed to fit. Not focusing, but I mean, it fit perfectly in here without much of an issue. If you can get somebody else to help you as well, that might make things a bit easier. But there's enough tube here that I just threw the tube on the floor, because a lot of smoke obviously comes from this side and you don't want it floating into the engine bay and, you know, contaminating what you're looking for. But yeah, that's a good result. I'm hoping that my new disc gasket valve will sort of resolve my vacuum leaks.